Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and read through the synopsis from last week to make sure that everybody is on the same page. So the adventures, you four, not including, I'm going to have to use this now, Drummond, being part of the adventuring guild, the Knights of Sharn, were given a quest by the Knights leader. Your quest was to investigate a Kobald infestation of the graveyard, or in the graveyard rather, north of Sharn. So you guys went. When you got there, you noticed that something was amiss with one of the large mausoleums. Upon closer inspection, you realized that something had blown the massive stone door off and made entry. After a little bit more investigation, you guys decided to go down. As soon as you went into the tomb, you got into a fight with a bunch of stupid kobolds. You easily defeated them and captured one. The one you captured alluded to its master, a dragon. Because of this, you guys decided not to continue on, but rather go back to the city and seek more information. Upon getting to the city, the guards would not let you in with the Kobald, so a few of you went in to go figure out what you could. Orome, you went to the Lucky Wizard, wizardry store, and met the store owner, Gran Loyalar. I couldn't give you that information last time, there it is now. He was obviously reluctant to believe your story, but you paid him 15 gold pieces to search through his books for a reference to the Cold One, if I'm not mistaken, which was the name of the dragon, the Kobald.
Correct.
Dane, you went to the Morgrave University to try and learn as much history as possible, where you met Gid Nefrit, the professor. She was also very little help to you, but if I'm not mistaken, she gave you some information about kobolds. She also gave you the possible quest about the Kruthix in the cogs below Sharn. You did not accept, however. You went to go meet the other players. Where we left off, you all were headed back to your inn.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
There was one more piece of information, I can't remember the specifics. There's another place that we were supposed to go about the Kruthix, and some guy would likely pay us to get rid of the Kruthix.
Correct. You were told to go to the Foundry.
Foundry, that's it.
Foundry. To figure out what you could about those Kruthix and about that job. So last time also, Orme, you said that while you were away, you were going to go and try and find some libraries to study. I'm actually going to roll that back, however, and not pass time in between sessions.
Okay, cool.
Just because it kind of makes it a little strange how much time is going to be passed and whatnot. So we're going to start off with you guys re-arriving at the inn. And Drummond, you are not yet a part. And one more thing, Shukin, you left the Kobald outside. I'm just going to throw that out so everybody remembers that you left him there, that poor tied-up creature.
No, he wasn't tied up. They buried him and...
They left him tied, though. They left the ropes on him and left him tied in front of the gates.
Oh, okay.
But he was unburied. Okay, so as you all get back to the inn and you walk in, the first thing you see is... Sorry, I gotta roll through my NPCs list. The first thing you see is Darren Dowfort standing there, the leader of your guild, and he turns to you and immediately asks why you're back already. Did you defeat the kobolds in the graveyard?
Yes.
I let him know that we encountered the first of the kobolds and ran into a bit of a snag, and we believe this is a much larger job than we first planned on.
Gives you kind of a strange and angry look, and tells you to get back out there and go defeat them, and don't come back until you do. It's just kobolds, and that's why you pathetic adventurers were sent to take care of it.
But it's not just kobolds.
Just saying. All right. He asks you, what do you mean? It's not just kobolds.
Well, when we were there, one of the kobolds during the middle of the fight broke down crying. Basically ran away. We captured him. We sort of interrogated him. We didn't really get much information out of him. However, he did make reference to something known as, what was the name of it, guys?
The Cold One.
The Cold One, and we believe that there is possibly a dragon underneath the tomb in which you had sent us to. Hence why there's a little bit of a problem.
He says that that's bullshit. There's no dragon anywhere near here. The dragons that are still alive are a long ways from Sharn, and to go back and get to work.
I'll throw in that there is supposedly, potentially, an immense treasure hoard in that mausoleum, and that to go in foolishly would mean losing the treasure hoard. To go in prepared would mean possible untold riches for the Knights of Sharn.
Especially you, bud. After all, you're the head honcho.
If he supports us and allows us to prepare properly, he may find himself in a huge windfall.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Diplomacy check. Let's roll this bad boy out. First check of the night, guys. Let's see how it goes. Diplomacy is +4.
He kind of scratches his chin for a second, and he says, I think you're all full of bullshit, but wait here a second. And he turns around and kind of dawdles off into one of the back rooms of the inn, and quickly walks back out with a small person with a hood draped over their head in tow. And he comes back up and he says, I doubt there's anything in there, but if you really don't think that you can do it on your own, then take this new hire with you and hurry up and get this done, or I'm getting rid of you guys. And the new hire goes ahead and introduces himself to you guys. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, Drummond?
Hello, fellows. My name is Drummond.
Hi, Drummond.
Not a very bright lot, are they?
Good to meet you, Drummond's son.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I kind of raise a hand and like kind of waving at him. Well met.
A dwarf, eh? If strength be needed, it'd be good to have you around.
Are you hitting? Are you hitting on me?
Drummond, Darren sort of just because you just went through sort of a pre-hire interview, and just sort of looking for a group of people to work with. That's how you know Darren and why you're there. He just kind of puts his hand on your back and pushes you towards the adventurers, and tells you to go take care of the kobolds now, or he's not going to give you guys any more leads.
So what's the plan of action?
Well then, if you're joining the group, fall in line.
I imagine it should be said here. Well, you know what? Actually, never mind. I'm not going to say it. You guys can do it sometime if you want.
I was gonna say, I think we should just. I'll signal for the rest of the group to leave, bid our farewell to Darren, and let him think that we're going to handle the kobolds right away.
We need to discuss some things.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I'll part with Darren and say, with this new fresh blood, we'll go handle the kobolds for you.
As you leave, he just kind of waves his hand at you guys and groans.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask you guys, what's the situation with the dragon? Kobolds usually worship dragons, even if there is not a dragon around.
That's what we've been told.
That's what we've been told. Yeah, we've had a magic shop owner and a university professor tell us that kobolds like dragons, but dragons don't exist.
So what then convinces you that there's a dragon?
I wasn't able to find anything magic per se, but it wasn't something natural that busted down that mausoleum door.
Well, I suppose I'll have to trust you. I've seen some crazy stuff out there wandering. We'll have to keep eyes out for evidence of a dragon in case there is one indeed.
So as you guys go on outside of the inn and into the street, can I get a streetwise check from someone?
Yep.
All right. You immediately get approached by someone you just notice as a regular of the inn that tells you that there's some professor looking for you, and then walks into the inn behind you.
Oh, this bitch again. All right, let's go talk to her, guys.
All right, so we're gonna follow Dane over to. Oh wait, was it Dane or Shukin who went to?
It was Dane.
Yeah, so we'll all follow Dane to the university as a party.
All right. So I'm assuming you lead him on up to Nefrit's office, Dane.
Yeah.
All right. So
Do I need to do any checks for that, or
no,
since I already know where it is?
you know where it is already. You've been up
All
there.
right, cool.
All right. So as you guys go up there and go to her office, the door is wide open, and as soon as you step up, she sees you and recognizes you and tells you all to come in. She says that she's been asking around some of her colleagues. Hang on just a second, guys.
Take your time, sweetheart.
Now who's hitting on who?
Well, the sweetheart was in reference to this kid. I don't know what she's like. She could be 80. She could be 20.
She looks
have
kind
some
of
sort
cute, half elf.
You could
Like
ask.
the picture right there.
Hey, kid, how old are you?
Well, I mean, look at the picture that he gave us.
Where are you guys seeing all these pictures? I'm stuck on the beginning screen still.
Go to the. It's gonna look like a newspaper almost. The second tab on the top right. It says journal, and then you can click on handouts. Is good.
Yeah, she's probably like 100 years old, maybe 40.
Or is she one of those elves that she's like 9,000 years old?
I was
but
gonna
she
say, if
just
she's
looks
a
26 forever?
half elf, she's probably close to 1,000 years old at midlife.
Oh god, 1,000-year-old midlife crisis.
But hey, at least she knows what she's doing.
Does she have a scar on her forehead? She looks kind of like a female Harry Potter.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So as you walk in, or she tells you all to come into her office, and you walk in. She tells you that she's been talking to some of her
Colleagues.
Colleagues, thank you, and and has learned that there have been rumors of a massive dragon birthing down south in the forever cold area. And that these young dragons have been spreading across the world. However, there is no evidence of this, and it is only rumors that have been going around through the academic community. Also, she tells you that she has locked down directions for you to go to that foundry if you'd like to help her with those Kruthiks.
Can I just metagame for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that quest better to do for lower levels?
With D&D, we're probably going to do everything in this module, so it really doesn't matter what we do. It's just pretty much the order we want to do it in.
It's going to be the order you want to do it in. However,
I doubt the GM will throw us, the devil.
yeah, no matter what, I'm not going to throw you into a situation where you're just absolutely going to die and have no chance of survival whatsoever. That being said, the first quest you got is easier than this quest.
Yeah, Kruthiks are pretty nasty.
So do with that
Back-
as you will. Both are doable, however.
Okay.
Metagame or back to game, not sure who's better at answering this. By what measure is a young dragon, a fledgling dragon, to the power of a fully grown dragon? How powerful is a baby dragon?
Are you looking for a percent or like a ballpark estimate?
Ballpark, I mean, you'll fucking die versus...
All you need to know is from baby dragon is you'll fucking die to adult dragon is you'll die and your soul will burn forever.
User disconnected from your channel.
Although baby dragons might be a little more manageable.
Do you want to ask Gid this or just?
Yeah, I'll chime in from the back. I've been slightly leaning on a bookshelf, kind of looking at the books that she has, books and scrolls, and I'll just turn to her and ask. So if a fully grown dragon is a terror to behold, what would a baby dragon be?
She says that she's no expert on dragons and has certainly never seen one herself, but has heard that young dragons are quite a bit less formidable, although still a formidable foe, quite a bit less so than their adult counterparts. They don't really begin to gain their full strength until they get larger.
Then I'll nod at that and then ask, and how about their mental game? Are they nearly as smart as their older ancestors?
She says that all dragons are very smart creatures, even from birth. They're all also very greedy creatures.
I mentioned to Shukin, is that who's talking right now? Is that you, Hadri?
No, Arome.
Alright, I mentioned to Arome that dragons always means gold and treasure.
I kind of give a sly smile and say, I like that.
And I look at all of them and say, I like this guy.
Alright, so she has no more immediate information for you guys.
Okay.
So what would you like to do from here?
Just a quick question again to metagame. Was this quest being paid or not? I couldn't remember if we established that in the last,
She said she could not pay you,
yeah.
but would greatly appreciate possible experience.
The Crucix quest isn't paid, but the
Could always get a favor in the future.
Yeah, that's what I was
Kobald and the
thinking.
Dragon one.
I mean, because at this point, guys, I mean, just like, we're not going to get anywhere with the guy who's sending us into the kobolds, because if we go in, we're probably just going to die if they're, I mean, granted, again, metagame, you're not going to throw us to the
They're
sharks, but it's a
kobolds.
roleplay.
If we go kill kobolds, we are gonna slaughter us some kobolds. Like, they will not stand a chance. We are gonna kill
Well,
them.
yeah, our only worry is walking into a baby dragon, but then again, if we're smart, baby dragon might actually be manageable by all four of us.
Besides, if it's a dragon, we might even be able to talk our way out of it.
True, yeah. And then the only thing that this quest brings us is just a favor down the road, which could definitely be handy. But there, again, we're at a point where anything could really happen.
I think we should probably do what our head honcho wants us to do first, because you know he's hired us to do that.
Yeah, it
And
is a
if we,
hard
lose
job.
favor, if we lose favor with him, we'll be out subsequent adventures and subsequent jobs.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, as a follower of Kolkaresh, I like money. And I'd like to keep getting it from him.
Fair enough.
To be clear, if you remember, though, he will not pay you for doing your quest.
Yeah. Anything that our payment is pretty much spoils.
No, but we can skim a little bit off the top of a dragon horde. I'm sure he won't know the difference.
That's if there's a dragon. You never know. There might
If
not
there's a
be one.
Then I get some Kobald scalps. They mean nothing to me.
Oh man. Oh man. This is gonna be. Man, this is gonna be bad. I really hate kobolds. Don't you, hooded kobold wizard? Yeah, I hate kobolds.
You know that's why I said it.
Yeah. Alright, so are you guys going to go take care of that quest first, then?
Yep.
I think we should take care of the kobolds first.
Okay. Do you guys want to take care of anything else while you're here in town, or...?
Could I just perhaps stop by a blacksmith and just pick up a hand axe?
Sure. If you want
Thanks.
to go and get the basic weapon, or whatever, you know, however much you're going to pay for it.
It's like 5 gold or something.
Okay. Is it... Like, what kind of hand axe? Do you want the military one, or the... Just like a regular old hand axe?
I guess military. It's a ranged weapon. Like a
Oh,
throwing
you're
axe.
getting like throwing axes?
Yeah, I'm basically like Ghibli, so.
No.
Actually, you're a Dane, not Gimli. You're
Remember to pick those back up after you've thrown them.
Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm spending 5 gold on this bad boy.
What class are you?
I am a warlord.
Okay.
I just got my ass kicked.
All right, so we can assume that you swing by one of the many blacksmiths on your way out of town.
Yeah.
Do we have rations and
Wait.
food for the
I was
trip?
gonna ask, can I roll a streetwise check to see what might be the best deal, or is there anything I can do to help him?
Don't worry, it's like 5 gold.
Okay.
As far as rations go, if you guys think you'll be out for more than a day or whatever,
Somebody did pick up rations, if I remember correctly.
I have a bunch
was
of
Austin.
rations too.
That was Austin? Oh, okay.
Well, we can assume that when we went back to the inn, we ate something.
that's fair. You guys are on. We'll say you're on full stomachs when you went to the inn. However, while at the inn, Austin's character, whom I cannot remember the name of, fell ill and
Oh god, food poisoning?
decided to head to bed. And that's how we're going to explain his absence here.
Told him not to eat the fish.
All right.
Kobald stew.
So as you begin to head out of town, you notice on the ground there's little bits of cut rope lying on the ground and nothing else anywhere near, as far as the Kobald goes. And most of the guards that you had encountered before had gone back to the wall. Right, so you make your way on up to the graveyard, which is a short journey, about 30 minutes to an hour if I'm not mistaken. And you can see the mausoleum that you saw before. There's nothing different about it. Some of the water that had been around had soaked into the ground, and there's a bit less now, but not much else. Do you guys want to go and head down immediately?
Can we
Definitely.
scout? We should scout around the outside to make sure we're not walking into a trap or something.
I agree.
Yeah, just since the kobold we captured previously is obviously now uncaptured. Yeah, scout to make sure he hadn't laid a trap.
So can I make a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. Just as you walk around the mausoleum, it's only about maybe 10 foot by 10 foot above the ground, so you don't see anything readily around you. But yeah.
Do you want me to use Roll20 or can I use my program?
Use roll 20 so we can. Also
Okay. How do I do the roll?
/roll 1d20 plus your modifier.
Or there's a, on the top left, there's a die indicator. You can click that, and it just gives you the list of options.
Okay, so I rolled a 16.
You don't notice nothing appears different than it was before, certainly, and you don't notice any obvious traps.
All right, I say to the party, it doesn't seem like there's any obvious traps or anything.
Got it.
All right, so as you guys head down, it's pitch black again.
Okay, can I pull? I have a Evertorch in my backpack. Can I pull that out and hand that to someone?
Sure.
We also have Dane who has the miner's helmet. Not
Okay.
to volunteer you, Dane.
Yeah, I have an
That wasn't me,
Evertorch
was
and it
That was
It
Elliot
does-
that had the miner's helmet.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
it's
it?
Eliak. Yeah, not me.
Okay, well then, yeah, that Evertorch is going to be really helpful.
I unsheath my weapons.
All right.
Yeah,
I need to make an avatar for Drummond real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I need something to drink.
So yeah, with the Evertorch, it can't actually burn anything. It's literally like a magical fire on a torch that can never go out.
It's like a
Yeah.
sod.
So if you need it, it's sort of like a sunrod, but it can never go out. So if you need it, just tell me and I'll like hand it to you.
Okay.
I've also got a
what's
lantern and
the-
some oil too.
It never goes out, huh?
Yeah.
How much was that thing?
I think it was like, let me check, because I have the shop thing here. It was 50 gold.
Okay.
that's a big investment to begin with, but it's a great investment to begin with.
The
What's
worst,
your health, Drummond?
my health is 23.
If I type something in this, the Roll20 chat, will you guys all see it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Just
And,
a reminder.
What kind of
between-
vision do you have, Drummond?
What kind of what?
Vision?
1 second.
Special senses.
Ah,
Where
shit.
do I see that again?
It'll be special senses on the bottom left. of
I
the
have
first page of
normal
character sheet.
vision, but I'm pretty sure I also have. 1 sec. Sorry about this. It's not very often I actually look at my character sheet.
Yep, take your time.
Yeah, I thought kobolds had like dark vision, but I guess I don't. I guess I don't have low light vision.
Yeah, normal ones have dark vision. That's strange.
I'm back.
Oh, cool.
Where do you see that actually?
Should be the bottom left of the first page.
Bottom left of the first page.
Yeah, underneath combat statistics and senses.
It works.
Special senses.
What the hell did you do?
Oh, I'm getting a different.
I decided slash roll 1d whatever would roll 1 dice. So if I typed in 40d6, I'll roll 40 of them.
Cheat.
Well, I mean, I'm just testing it. Like,
Yeah, I'm only seeing my languages. I'm not seeing like low light
it should
vision
be
or anything like
it should
that.
be just to the left of that by your combat statistics and senses.
Yeah,
The
but
one
I'm
that's
I'm
inside.
using a different character builder, so it might have given me a different sheet.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure where to find it, so I'm just gonna assume that I have normal vision right now.
I want to
Until
try something.
Okay.
A 2-sided dice would technically be a coin, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's coin flips in Roll20.
So yeah, rolling a 2-sided dice would be the same as a coin flip. 1 or 2.
2.
You don't see special senses on the bottom left?
No, like I said, I have a different thing.
That's strange. Alright, well, you said, are you carrying that torch?
Yeah, I'm carrying the torch.
Okay. So, for now, although maybe a mistake, we're going to assume that you don't have.
Okay.
Well, you know what, I've never seen what that doesn't, so I'm good.
Well, I mean, you can give it to me if you want. I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay, dark vision. And then...
Well, if kobolds have dark vision, then
I thought it was an elf.
I'm hiding my race. That's why I got the torch out.
You're ashamed of yourself?
No, I just don't want you guys to know I'm a kobold.
Dude, I don't judge. I hate everybody the same. I'm a dwarf, after all.
Alright, so you all go
I
down...
think I've displayed a little bit of prejudice against kobolds so far.
Whoops.
So you all go down into that first room again with that green slime, and still lying there on the floor from a couple hours earlier are the kobolds that you killed. And just north in that hallway is I'm sorry, not north, east in that hallway, in the top of the room. That hallway is still open, the portcullis is up, and that kobold is still dead at the end. To his right is the stairwell that descends down into what is ahead of you, clearly another open room.
I'd like to run an Arcana check now that we're back, just to see if I can sense anything.
What's your
This
Arcana? Cause I might.
7.
Yeah, I have an 8. Do you want me to roll one?
Because it's who was it, that Orme that said that?
Yeah. Well,
because
I
it's-
could. Yeah.
I mean, unless you want to pass it along, because it was you, I'd have you roll it.
Can I assist him?
Knowing what we know, actually on the walk up, I'm gonna ask Drummond what he does for a living. What's
I'm a wizard.
Oh,
Wizard Harry.
so knowing that he's a wizard, I'll ask. I'll be trying to sense, and I'll ask Drummond if he senses anything magic when we get in there. Drummond, go ahead and roll the check since you have a +8.
Do you want, like he said, do you want to assist him in that?
Yeah, I
check?
can assist you.
Oh, how does that work?
I would tack another +2 onto your check, basically.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna assist him in his Arcana check.
So mine's +7, total of +9. I'm going to do an Arcana check since we're walking through.
You do notice some sort of, just like before, some sort of magical energy sort of around and exuding from this place, but nothing specific.
Alrighty. Jesus, how high was that check to get specific answers?
There probably is no specific answers, I would assume.
I'm sure Dumbledore could do it. Maybe Gandalf. Yeah, Gandalf could do it.
Yeah, general magic is a worrying thing. Where there's magic that we don't know of, it's probably trouble. I'm saying that as my character.
I agree with you. We should proceed with caution.
Alright, so as you all descend down those stairs, like I said, there's an open room at the end. Do you wish to just descend right into the open room or stop on the stairs?
You want to do that trick again? Throwing one of the sun rods down the stairs?
I'll throw my Evertorch.
You
I
hurl
was gonna
your-
say you can hold on to the Evertorch. I could just throw down one of my rods because they're pretty expendable.
Well, the Evertorch I can pick back up whenever.
All right.
Save your
Alright.
sun rods for when I'm not around.
So you chuck
Alright.
the sun rod down the stairs, and it illuminates a room similar to the first at the bottom. Stone walls, stone ceiling, about 15 feet high. However, you see two stone sarcophagi almost just in front of you in the room,
Oh,
and you
hold on,
hear.
I'm disconnecting, I think.
Who is?
Haji.
Still.
Oh, it's good.
You can't hear anything, Hod?
I can hear now.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
You can see two.
Yeah, you can see two what look like stone sarcophagi, maybe sealed coffins almost, made of stone. And in the room, down to the left where you can't see yet, you can hear some skittering around on the stone floor.
Can I do a dungeoneering check to see if I recognize the skittering noise?
Yeah. Good.
Okay. Oh, wait, I have to do that in... Okay.
Likely small creatures, and you can hear claws on their feet.
Okay. There's small clawed creatures down there, guys.
Kobolds? More kobolds?
Yeah, no doubt. No
I
doubt
doubt
more
it.
of their band.
I doubt it's kobolds if they're small and clawed. That may be so, but I'm thinking perhaps Kruthiks or spiders.
In that case, I am going to draw my axe. Instead, since it is a battle axe, I can wield it one or two-handed. I'm going to wield it two-handed this time.
Okay.
You don't have to change the
I'm
direction.
always holding my orb in my hand, so
So you wish to proceed down into that room now?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's go, boys. Let's go fuck shit up.
First things first, can I know what order you guys are standing in the narrow hallway as you proceed down?
Well, I've got a sword, so it might make sense for me to be in the front somewhere.
How about Shukin and I, Dane, in the front? Because we both have swords. And then Arome and Drummond in the back.
Okay, that works for me.
we could
Do you
work in
have-
buddy pairs even. We could split it up, Drummond and myself, and then
Wizards,
sorry,
wizards and warriors.
Dane. or we could do it split the other way, so one wizard and one warrior to cover one ranged guy in case somebody butts up against him.
You could do that if you want. I actually kind of like that.
All right, well, I'll take the dwarf.
Oh, okay.
So you guys want to let me shift where you're standing in line real quick.
Hi, mysterious friend.
Okay. And then can I please get initiative rolls?
Oh, great.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That's 1d20, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Plus you know, your initiative.
Plus your initiative.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Yay!
Yay!
Fuck. Yay.
Okay.
You guys have higher initiative bonuses, and I still got higher.
I can't. This program is racist. I don't know.
Racist.
It's got cursed D20s.
It hates dwarfs.
I'll look at Drummond and let him know. He sure is a quick little fellow. With a nice, endearing smile. Clearly to kind of double back from the earlier comment.
Okay, guys, you should be able to see your stuff now.
I'm not seeing the map.
Just
Refresh the
refresh
page.
How do I what?
Refresh the
Refresh
page.
You have to. Oh, never mind.
There you guys are. I didn't even take you off the intro page yet. I'd forgotten.
It's
Oh
black.
boy.
Oh boy.
This one's significantly bigger.
That's what she said.
Oh damn, he got you there.
The noodle.
Oh, there we are.
Let me know whenever I can see.
Yep, I'm good.
That's a pimpin' wizard.
All right.
There's something around that corner too.
That's the sarcophagi, isn't it?
No,
There's
those
two
are the,
like Han Solo looking sarcophagi in the center, and then there looks like some sort of statue,
Yeah.
like a knight in armor with a sword down against the ground.
That is an armored knight, sort of statue on the side. However, your characters cannot see that from where you're currently standing, so I didn't.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
yeah, right.
So, all right. So as you all move into the room, I'm just gonna go ahead and.
I like that you got this like illumination thing going on. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn that way, be looking into the room. 360 security, guys.
Okay. You hear from the other side of the room hissing, very recognizable hissing. Clearly, the same creatures you fought before. So obviously, Kobald. So from here, we're going to go ahead and roll into initiative order, because there is stuff going on. And Drummond, you are number 1.
Okay, so I get to move, yes?
Yes.
I have speed of 6. I will move.
When did
Right
you get the
over
voice
here.
changer app?
Yeah, I'm gonna move over here.
Those
Okay.
wizards.
As you move there, Drummond, you notice the two more. If it wasn't already recognizable, the rest of you, I can't tell. I can't tell like who can see what specifically. So, Drummond, though, you can see through the darkness with your vision. 2 more sarcophagi up just ahead of the 2 in front of you. You also notice just forward and on the right side of the room what appears to be another suit of armor.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out to the rest of the party, to be wary of undead, just in case.
Okay.
Okay, and just a heads up, so you know how our talking thing works. The way we do it is, if you're within 3 squares of someone, it is a free action. You can talk and plan, even when it's not your turn. If it's more than 3 squares, it's a minor action to yell, which can only be done on your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna yell to them,
Yeah.
to all of them, that just to be wary of undead. Coffins can like be filled with spirits. You know, I don't know. Just to be careful, just in case.
Okay. And do you wish to use a standard action of any type?
I'm going to use. 1 second. I'm going to use my I'm going to use my standard action as a minor to use my light spell. I can do that, right?
Yeah.
That go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna use my light spell, which it causes a target to shed bright light, and it lasts for 5 minutes. So the light fills the target square and all squares within 4 squares of it. I'm going to use the light spell on the coffin to the forward left.
You can click and hold, and you'll make a ping.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'm going to put the light spell.
Okay, you said it's that square and
And 4 squares around it.
You illuminate that coffin. Or that sarcophagus, rather.
I'll use a free action. There's another one of the spearmen up there.
Okay.
And I'm good.
And that was you, Orme?
Yes.
Alright, so as you say that, Drummond cannot hear you. Stands up. Okay.
What did you say, Orme?
I said that there's another one of the spearmen up ahead.
Okay.
I'll refrain from using the phrase spear chucker. That's a bad one.
Okay, that rolls down to Shukin.
Okay. I guess I'll move up on the left side here. One.
Stop. Okay, as you step foot here, the tile beneath your foot depresses slightly. And you hear a burst of air from your left, and dust blows out of the visor of the statue, of the suit of armor to your left, and my dice is missing. What the fuck?
No damage, yay!
I was just
No dice, you won't.
It's like when the teacher steps out and everyone's like, "Oh my God, we have no more school."
Orme, you notice, standing and facing to the north, that very clearly a dart comes shooting out of the visor of the statue. And as it strikes you, Shukin, it sticks in your armor, but does not do any harm. Alright, continue your movement.
Oh God, do I want to? Can I look on the floor in front of me to see if there's any more pressure plates?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Godspeed, my friend.
To you, all the floor plates around you look, or all the stone floor plates around you look similar. You can't tell a difference between them and the one you're standing on.
Oh God. Can I climb onto this sarcophagus?
Yes, you can. Yeah. You can go ahead and take
My cousin did that
one.
once.
I'm sorry, 2 turns of movement to go ahead and get up on top of it.
Oh, okay, so
And it's difficult terrain on top.
right. So I'll do that, I guess.
Okay. All right.
So that means I don't have a standard now, right?
No, you do. You've just now used 3
okay.
turns of movement. And to move like to its foot would take you another 2 turns of movement.
So, Kremit, when it says like range 5, that's like 5 feet, right?
That's 5 squares. Each square is 5 feet.
Alright.
And how much did it get off?
That's going to be another 2. So you moved 5 thus far.
Okay, I can't move anymore, so I'm just gonna stand here, I guess, on top of a sarcophagus.
Okay.
Am I like in the way of that piece of armor, so that if it were to like shoot more darts, I'd get hit?
You're standing in the direction it is currently facing.
Okay, is there any way for me?
Inward towards the room.
Is there any way for me to like move in this square to like not get hit?
No matter what, you'll be standing in front of it. I mean, it's just facing your general direction. It's not like obvious at what angle it's facing or anything like that.
Can I take like a sort of like a defensive stance or something to like be ready to jump out of the way or something?
Yeah, sort of like maybe take a knee or something in case you don't fall down. Or
Yeah,
something.
something.
That's fine.
Okay, so that's gonna be the end of my turn then.
All right, that moves on to Orme.
Alright, so I'm going to move here.
Okay.
What would a perception check be for this next square?
Up.
Just free action?
Yeah. Just look at it.
Oh. It helps if I spell the word roll correctly.
Roll. Rill.
Do you not have any modifiers?
Don't I? Oh! Motherfucker.
Good thing that one didn't count.
Yeah.
I was all ready to steal a minor action from you.
I can see them avoiding this trap, right?
Yeah, you can see your friendlies.
Why did that roll take so long?
I have no idea. You also don't notice anything different about the square in front of you. All of you did notice, though, if you were watching, as soon as Shukin stepped off of that pressure plate that he was on, it rose back into position.
Okay. So I can't buck, can I? Can I just like draw on it?
Like, is your character going to bend over and etch something on the square?
Yes.
Okay. With what are you going to etch on the stone square?
Crayola.
Hold on, I'm looking, trying to find my inventory. I don't have anything. Never mind.
Right.
Okay, then... From here, can I reach around the corner and knock that, like do a strength test, or some kind of test to knock that suit of armor, or turn it at least?
Yeah.
Okay, what would that be?
Hold on 1 second. You're just gonna like try and pull it over, basically?
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
What the fuck is with these rolls?
As you grab it, you just kind of lean back, and it doesn't budge. It just kind of sits there. Although, to be fair, you don't give it much effort.
Yeah. Okay, well then, I can see this enemy up there, right? And he's in the circle.
If you can see him, you can see him.
Okay, cool. Well then, I'm gonna use my standard action. I'm just gonna roll with a Mind Shadows. So that's... It has a range of 10, so...
Yeah, you're within range. I already did the ranges.
So this is going to be 1d20 plus 4, plus 1 to attack rolls because of Shadow Twist, because he doesn't have any creature next to him.
Okay.
Mother! This is against his will.
You do nothing to him. Look at that. 1, 7, 3, 10. Well, you're getting better, sort of. I mean...
On average, you're still doing pretty bad.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm done
Thanks.
with... fuck. I'll actually move to... this square.
Okay.
Kremit, quick question. How tall are these coffins?
They are about 3.5, 4 feet off the ground. Tops of them.
3 or 4 feet?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, I think they're taller than me.
Wait, that means that you could use them as cover.
Are they really taller than you?
I'm trying to find out where my height is, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they're taller than me.
It'd
He's
be on
just a
base.
wee youngin.
Yeah, I'm 4 feet tall.
Hey,
hell's
dude,
going
join
on
the
there?
fourth. Dude, join
Yeah,
the club.
You could move along this and not get hit by those darts, though.
Okay, I'm not actually going to block your line of sight, because I'm going to end up blocking everybody else's. Just assume you can't see past them or something, or you
Yeah,
can hardly
don't worry. I'll roleplay that. Don't worry.
Yeah. Alright, that rolls on to Dane.
Hey.
Yeah, Orme, thus far in this dungeon, you are averaging a roll of 5.2.
Why'd you tell me that?
Because it's awesome. It's horrible. And Drummond, just a heads up, since you're Dagless, really, since you haven't played with us, the direction your character is facing is important, and that will determine for me if you're being flanked or whatnot.
Alright, gotcha. As Dane comes into range, can I talk to him?
Yep.
Or
I'm in the
okay,
range right now.
I'm just telling. Well, never mind. I don't have anything to say to him.
Well, I have something to say to you. I do see 2 of those spear chuckers.
Okay.
Can I ping them on the map?
I see them too. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Let me look at my inventory real quick. See what I got in this bad boy.
At least I'm pretty sure I see one of them. Yeah, I see one of them.
Well, since I'm technically using a 2-handed weapon, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take out my hand axe, and I'm just going to hold it in my right hand, my throwing hand, in preparation to throw.
Okay.
And let me look real quick. Other than that, there's not much I can do.
Okay. You're just gonna wait there?
Actually, I mean, I know that this is going to be kind of the most inopportune time, but can I quickly glance at the sarcophagus to my right to see if there's any sort of names or etchings on it?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Look.
You don't find any writing on them whatsoever.
All right, never mind.
-1 to perception.
Yeah. I'm a very narrow-minded, tunnel-vision-like dwarf.
I like how you actually wrote it +/-1.
That wasn't me. That was the.
Oh, it actually did it like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that rolls us back over to Drummond then.
Okay. I'm gonna use my minor right now. Or can I use move as a minor or no?
No. Movement to the
Okay.
button.
Well, I'm gonna use my minor Wizard's Fury, which for the entire encounter lets me cast Magic Missile as a minor and like once per turn. So every turn I can cast Magic Missile as a minor if I want to.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. Oh. 1, 2.
And
3.
whenever you also move, always move 1 square at a time.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
As you step on that floor tile, it depresses beneath your feet. And you hear to your left a jut of air. This time, none of you see any dust, however. A dart comes hurling out of the visor of the statue to your left and strikes you in the left, Orme. And as it does so, it too sticks in your armor, but does not harm you. You can continue your movement, Drummond.
I'm gonna look over at Drummond and say, "You're a lucky one that didn't prick me."
How was I supposed to know there was a trap? No one told me. All right, I'm going to use a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast.
Is that a Christopher Walken impression?
No.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh, you know.
on these kobolds in front of me.
But I'm a level 30 god. I don't care. That doesn't make sense. So
I'm
what?
going to use my Orb Master's Incendiary Detonation against the kobold in the middle.
Okay.
And that's intelligence versus reflex. Okay, I got a I just crit,
Yep.
so I do full damage, right?
Yep. You do the maximum amount of possible damage.
Okay, so my max damage is 9 force damage,
Okay.
and then that also creates a an area 1 burst of licking flames that lasts until the end of my next turn, and each enemy that enters the zone or starts its turn in the zone takes 2 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay. So you said the maximum amount of damage it takes right now is 9, though.
Yeah.
What's the roll on that? Like, how much damage is it actually?
It's
1d8
1d6, and then I have a +3 intelligence modifier.
Okay. That's a really soft spell. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. And then what did you say the
It
passing effect was?
creates a area 1 burst
Okay.
around wherever I hit, and anything that moves into it takes 2 damage, and anything that starts its turn in it takes 2 damage.
How long does that last?
Until the end of my next turn, but I'm going to extend it on my next turn.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. So the kobold's standing and it takes 2 damage. And
Feels like a little, right?
See, Poppy.
He does not like fire. I'm going to go to the washroom. I'll be right back.
you just say washroom?
He always
Yeah,
says
he always
what
says that.
What a gentleman.
Or a
very
Canadian.
posh.
Is that a Canadian thing?
I don't know. I've never heard Jake call it the washroom, but I've never heard him say he has to go to the bathroom either.
I've never really heard Jay speak, so.
Huh.
Jay's Canadian?
The only thing I've ever heard Jay say was sorry guys.
Jay is like the politest Canadian ever. Yeah.
The
He's where the
definition of
stereotype
Canadian.
came from. Yeah.
Alright, Shukin.
Right, I'm
Stepping
back.
off this is gonna be another 2, right? So that's
1, 2.
2, 3, 4.
Stop. As
Ah,
you step
damn.
foot on the tile, it depresses beneath your feet. And this time, to your right, you hear a jet of air, and again, dust blows out of the visor of the statue. And the dart goes zipping in front of your face and bounces off the wall to your left. Alright, you can feel free to move.
God, these guys should have some dwarves fucking building some traps.
After seeing that, can I talk to Arome and Dane and just say, anyone taller than these sarcophaguses, please crouch before passing them?
Right.
Yeah,
Shukin can also hear you from where you're standing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, metagame. What is crouch movement? Is that minus something?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's your movement cut in half.
Okay. But if you were to crouch only for a certain distance, so I could move like...
It would count as moving through a small distance of rough terrain.
Oh, okay. And then would that grant, if I'm crouched at the end of my movement turn, could I use a minor action to stand up, or...
I'm gonna say
Would
standing up or crouching, the action of doing so is the free action.
Free action? Okay, cool.
It's so minor.
So you can teabag.
Yeah. Oh, Shukin, stop. And you're good to keep going.
Oh god. I'm gonna yell to everybody that I can't see past this point, so I'm gonna need like more light up here or something.
I'm gonna yell or talk to Dane and ask him after he's done throwing his hand axe, if he could grab the torch and throw it over.
I nod with no grin, because I'm a lonely person.
Alright, yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn, I guess.
Okay. Orome?
All right. We're gonna go 1, 2.
I tell you to stop. Don't take one step forward because it's a pressure plate.
Yeah, and it's 1, 2. I'm gonna crouch, so that's 3, 4.
All right. So as you step on that plate, it depresses again, and a dart goes zipping over your head and bounces off the wall to your left.
Can I pick up that dart and hold on to it?
Sure.
What kind of check would it do if I wanted to see if there was poison on it or anything?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, I don't have the character sheet from me. I can't see all the skills. I'm gonna say probably a dungeoneering check. Sounds good.
Oh, you're way ahead of me on it, man.
All right, I got no bonus on this one, so rate that 5.2. Jesus.
As you're inspecting the dart, you accidentally drop it, and then have to pick it back up again, and don't notice anything.
Okay.
At least you didn't poke yourself with it.
Okay.
That was a 1.
Yeah, that was a 1. Poke myself with it and get cursed.
That's a 0.
I would have put
negative
poison
roll.
on it just to have you poke yourself with it.
Yeah. So in order to keep myself from poking myself, I'm going to take it and stick the pointy end into my adventures kit.
Okay,
Surrounded by-
I'm gonna say all that's a minor action.
Yeah. So I'll throw that in there real quick, and then I will still crouched. 5, 6.
Okay, and the pressure plate rises up behind you again.
Okay. And turn that way. And I will stand up.
Okay. You gotta
That's
stand.
the end of my turn.
Okay. Then Dane.
Or, hold on, actually, is it? Do I have a free action? Nope.
Well, standing is. Did you take your standard?
No, he did not take a standard.
Yeah, you've still got your standard action.
I can't see anything, though. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
I can barely see that guy because he's in the,
Yeah.
the last dim area. Would that be like a -2 to attack roll, or?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go with -2, since you can see
Alright.
standing.
I'm gonna roll this again. I'm gonna just throw a mine. Actually,
Hold up. I just had a quick question.
Yeah.
When you're rolling the attack rolls, what is the modifier for that again? Just to refresh me.
It's in the attack itself. It tells you.
Okay.
It's different for everybody in their attacks.
okay, so I'm going to roll Mind Shadows again, which is a D20 plus 3. Oh, plus 4. Excuse me.
Are you deducting the 2 as
There
well?
you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you strike him dead on in the darkness.
Okay, so that's going to be a 1d10 plus 4 damage to psychic damage, and I just kind of fuck with his mind there, and 8 damage to this individual, and he cannot see, what is it? Cannot see any of my allies who are 3 or more squares away from him.
Okay.
For how long?
Until the end of my next turn, so he won't see either of you two, Drummond or Dane.
Okay.
Alright, so is that the end of you, Orbe?
Yes.
Dane.
Alrighty. Oh, what the fuck? Sorry about that. Alright. I am just... Ooh, boy, I'm scared. Can I do a... Oh god, it's gonna suck. But can I just at least do a... Can you do a dungeoneering check to see if there's any of the pressure plates, or do I have to just do perception?
Perception.
Alright, give me a perception. On the plate in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
You, too, do not notice that it is any different than any other.
alright. Well, then I'm just gonna
You're
say to
shorter
Drummond.
than the sarcophagus, man. You'll be fine.
I know, I'm worried that I'm gonna fuck something up. But
How
still,
tall?
I'm
How
moving up.
tall are you?
4'9". It could be that 1 inch.
Don't worry, I'll be there to pull it out of you.
Ooh, thank you. Alright, I'm moving up. I'm scared.
Stop.
I am stopped.
Alright, so as you... Oh, there's my dice. As you step on that pressure plate, it depresses. And likewise, you hear a jut of air to your right. And as your head is just peeked over that sarcophagus, in the right side of your face, you feel a sharp pain just smack you,
Mother of fuck.
causing 8 damage.
Not
Jesus
short enough. Not short enough. It's good to be the little guy.
Alright.
God.
Give me a second.
Mark you as bloodied.
Anybody got a healer?
I am the healer.
Yeah.
Dan, you forgot the torch. I can't see anything over here.
I'm sorry, dude. I've got that bloodlust going. Alright, so then I'm going to use my inspiring word.
Alright.
Which is, I get to do my healing surge, plus an additional 1d6 of
Is
that.
this a standard or a minor? What is this?
This is considered a minor action.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, let me just check and see how much health I'm getting first. Alright, so I get 6, and plus whatever I get on the die. Alright, so I get a total of 9 health back.
Okay. Putting that then.
And then I say to myself, it's just a flesh wound.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Yes. Alright, there's not much else I can do, because I can't see any of the enemies, so...
Alright. Drummond.
Part in the
Alright.
general direction.
I'm assuming the darts are out of ammo because that other one didn't fire after he passed it, so I'm just gonna go 1.
As you step forward 1, the plate behind you rises up.
Oh, that's why. 2, 3.
Stop. As you step foot on that plate, it too depresses. And the statue releases another burst of air, hurling a dart in your
But when
direction.
crouching is a free action, so Dane could do that anytime he wished.
True, that is true.
Crouching? Fuck.
Because he didn't do it before this happened, I'm not going to allow it.
I know.
And the
God,
dart,
if this fucking hits me.
the dart comes wisping over the sarcophagus and strikes you in the side of the face again, Dane,
Mother of fuck. Bastard.
causing 6 damage. There's got two darts firmly jammed in the right side of your face.
I stopped to say, very sorry about that. I thought it might be out of ammunition.
And then I look to my left and say, fucking new guy.
Alright, so I got 2 moves left. I'm gonna do 1. Oh, also my burst is gone. I'm not gonna maintain that.
Okay.
2. That looks like a treasure chest. Okay.
Okay, as you step up there, you notice a raised area. Drummond, the others cannot see this. In the back of the room,
Yeah, no
and
shit.
atop it is an altar with a small bag.
Like an old woman.
Okay, I'm not going to mention it to them because I don't want them to know that I have dark vision.
Okay.
I'm going to. These are all spear throwers, right?
You notice they're all carrying spears and wearing light leather armor.
Okay, I am going to cast magic missile at the one on the right.
Okay.
I say to
Magic missile.
myself, this guy's trying to kill me.
Okay, where is my magic missile spell?
Ow.
Magic missile.
Okay, magic missile. That's intelligence versus reflex. Okay,
You
so I rolled a 21.
tries to get out of the way, but you strike him with your magic missile.
And I do 6 damage.
Okay. Okay, so that was your movement and your minor.
Okay, and now I'm going to use the standard action to fire another magic missile at him.
Okay. That was versus his what again?
Reflex.
He just barely shifts himself out of the way, and the missile goes past.
God damn it.
So we know their reflex is 14.
Might be more, you never know.
If it's just barely, he usually says that when it's...
Alright, and...
I see that I'm going to need to get a thesaurus.
What?
Hey, GM, just like you play us, we'll play you.
And that's my move, I suppose.
Okay, and as your turn ends, the fire on the ground dissipates.
Ooh, dissipates.
Oh. And now it's my turn. The Kobald directly in front of you and Shukin runs up to you, Drummond.
He can't see me.
Correct?
He can't see allies outside of 3 squares.
No, until the end of my next turn,
No,
these
he.
two are invisible to
I
him
got
if they started
him within
less-
range.
No, the power says...
I'm pretty sure I'm within 3 squares.
You are within 3 squares. I thought it
Until
was.
the end of your next turn, the target cannot see any of your allies who are 3 or more squares. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's not a persistent, these guys are invisible.
Yeah.
It's a cloud. Okay. My bad. Yes, you can do your Drummond, sorry.
They ain't gonna attack us.
Okay. The one in front of you, Drummond, jabs at you with his spear. What's your nevermind? As he does so, his spear strikes and punctures through your armor.
Wait, how do you know? How do you know?
What's your AC?
13.
Okay. His spear stabs and punctures through your armor, causing 3 damage.
Oh no, I pull 3 damage.
And
Serves you right, you bastard.
he hisses at you. He does so. Shukin, likewise, the Kobald in front of you strikes you with his spear, and it ricochets off of your armor.
Shukin.
Jesus Christ! And it is your turn, Shukin.
Are you gonna change our things, or should we do that ourselves?
You modify your own health,
Okay.
and only your own health.
Dane, I'm sorry to tell you, you're dead.
That's why I had to stop people from modifying each other's health. People were like killing each other and throwing it all off, and I could never keep track of what was what.
When was that happening?
It wasn't in either of these 2 campaigns. It was before.
Oh,
this.
okay.
Dag, I love you.
All right, Shukin.
Was it Dag for another instance?
What?
What?
You
What?
said Dag, I love you. The guy who was dropping health.
It's
I'm
just
gonna-
a general term of affection. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna use my minor to mark the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That's my quarry.
I forgot you're a ranger.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use Twin Strike on him.
Can you guys see the marks that I put on them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're being marked by something other than us.
There is a god.
Oh, Bahamut, thanks.
I don't
never-
think Bahamut is a god in Eberron.
Oh, maybe
Isn't
not.
it?
I'm not certain. I don't believe he is, though.
I thought it was.
Can figure it out real fast, though. Well, Rebel beats the... Or not Rebel, I'm sorry. Shukin beats the shit out of something with his attacks. Nope, Bahamut is not a god.
Did I hit?
Yeah, I think you got him. I think you got him.
Sure.
Oh, your fucking luck continues.
He's not with that asshole carrying that shield.
I'm going to, oh wait, is Dane within 3?
Nope.
Damn, I was gonna mock a Scottish accent for him, but never mind.
My first attack's gonna be with the bastard sword, and will be the hunter, Corey. 10 plus 1 plus 6. 10 plus 1 plus 6. Alright. Not bad, I guess.
Alright, as you do that, he becomes very, very noticeably bloodied.
And here comes, it's 2 attack rolls, one for each, right?
Yeah. I remember.
20. Whoops. Oh, whoops.
You again. Fucking strike him. With your overpowered, cheatery move.
Oh wait, no, ignore that. I've hit 8 instead of 1. Because you know those keys are right next to each other.
For a second, I thought you were eating chips. Like I didn't realize that was your keyboard.
Really?
Yeah. Like I was so confused.
Right, at this point, the Kobald in front of you is barely remaining on his feet.
Can I tell him to lay his weapon down and give up?
Do you speak Draconic? Or you can say it in something else if you want.
They understand common, don't they?
Can I?
I don't know.
They might. Wait, Shukin, do you speak Draconic or was that Eliak?
That was Eliak.
I speak Argon in common.
Or you can yell it. You can say it, and I can repeat it in Draconic. I speak Draconic.
Nobody knows you speak Draconic.
I'm a
We
wizard.
don't know your race. You're a gnome.
I'm a wizard. I
You're
can.
a wizard,
I can
Harry.
also speak Goblin, Dwarven, and Elven. So
Wait, holy shit, seriously?
yeah, I took the linguist perk.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fucking